Welcome to my YouTube again. This is my second video. Guys, with my first video, I got, let me pull out the receipts, 19 subscribers. Okay, baby, that was my first video on YouTube. It was not bad, so thank you for all the love and support. It's just going up from here. Today's video, I'm doing my everyday makeup look. So I hope you enjoy it. Oh my god, I sound like a full-blown YouTuber. Make sure you like and comment and subscribe, baby. Here's where all the magic happens. Jesus Christ. The key to your flawless makeup is to prep your skin. We're gonna start off with our toner. This is from Glow Recipe. Okay, this toner is specifically for hydrating. I do have really dry skin. Like, I can't even explain how dry it is. Oh, wait, hold on. I shaved my mustache. It's burning a bit. I Charlotte Tilbury Magic Water Cream. And this is like my everyday moisturizer. It is so good. Usually on a normal day when I'm going out, I will put sunscreen underneath that. But because I'm just making this video and it's literally nighttime, I just put a little bit of the moisturizer. After that, I go in with my Laneige lip mask. And this is the Berry Fruit, the pink one. This thing is so good. When I tell you it's amazing, it's amazing. Please trust me. Please trust me, guys, please. I just let it soak into my skin. I let it dry up. And when that is done, okay, listen, I'm gonna show y'all a brand new one because I don't want y'all to make fun of me. But I use the Power Grip Primer by e.l.f. But I don't use this one. I use this one. When I tell you, baby, this thing works to the gods, it really is a power grip. And you just pat it into the skin. Baby, that's the grip you need. If you don't got that grip, you did not do it right. Jesus. Guys, my mustache literally burns so bad. Like, I shaved it before this and that was the worst idea ever. So after skin prep, we're gonna go right into the makeup look. I like to start off with my brows and I like to use the NYX brow glue. So what I like to do, I like to rub it back and forth and then I like to lay my brows down. So I'm gonna go like this. And then we're gonna lay your brows upwards. And after that, technically, you just let it dry off and you could fill them in. I'm not gonna do that because like I said, this is in just like an everyday makeup routine. So I like to go in with my flat brush and I like to go with concealer. I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible concealer, shade Cashew 365. And I'm just gonna dab a little bit in the back of my hand. I do recommend whatever product you're putting on your face, I do recommend you apply it on your hand first because it does give you more like control. You cover it on both sides and it allows you to really damp the brush. And then what I like to do is just carve underneath, not on top, underneath. I like to start at the front and slowly just drag it across my natural shape. So after you carve it out, I like to blend it out with a brush like this to really get in there. This is the Real Techniques I like to just dab it in there and really blend it out. And then after I blend it with a brush, I like to go in with my dirty ass beauty blender just to make sure that the brush did not leave no streaks or anything, and so it just looks more flawless. We're gonna start with the base, and what I like to do first is color correct. So I use the e.l.f. color corrector, and the shade is Peach. What I like to do is I like to put it under my eye bags. Listen, I'm not really a girl who has insecurities. I find myself very beautiful. I find myself very attractive. I've always been raised to just love myself. But these eye bags, that's like my biggest insecurity ever. I don't know why. I just feel like it just like, it takes away from my beautiful face. I would literally go to school with no makeup on and people would be like, are you sick? Are you okay? No, I just have really dark eye bags. I sleep, I do everything. I use eye creams. I don't know, like I got it from my father. So we're gonna color correct that. And I just like to put a little bit of the peach. So I'm gonna use this brush and then just blend it out. I'm sorry, I just keep staring at the camera. I don't really put too much, but I just put enough to just cover some of that like darkness and just brighten it up a little bit more. If you have really dark eye bags, what you really want to do is color correct before putting on concealer, because if you don't, what's going to happen is that you're gonna get a really like grayish under eye, and it's just not gonna be attractive, baby. You want to pop. So after I color correct, I like to use my e.l.f. Halo Glow, and this is not necessarily a foundation. It's more of like a skin tint. Again, I'm gonna put some in the back of my hand, a lot, and I'm gonna go in with this brush. Another Real Techniques brush is the 401, and I'm just gonna dab it in and just apply it on my face like regular foundation. Guys, I promise I'm this skin color. I'm just so pale. Like, this cold just has me so white. Trust the process. A key tip I learned is that with your foundation, skin tint, whatever you're using, you necessarily don't have to bring it all the way up here, because what's gonna happen is that you're just adding too many layers there and it's just gonna cause so much more creasing when you really don't need it, because that's the spot for the concealer. I like to contour with a darker concealer, but because this is my everyday, just like a natural look, I'm gonna use another of the Halo Glows, but darker. And then I'm gonna be using this El Maquillage, however you pronounce it. This like more rounded brush, it gives you more control. Dab it. I'm gonna add it. And as we already see, it's just starting to give us that contour that we want. After contour, I'm gonna use my Rare Beauty blush in the color Joy. This is a peachy blush. I absolutely love orangey, peachy blushes. I just feel like it matches so well with my skin complexion. I'm gonna grab more of an angled brush and you're gonna dab it. By the way, this blush, it's really good, but it's so pigmented, so you have to be careful. So I'm gonna put it starting right here and then bringing it more up and then blending that into my contour. And I mean, don't be scared to add a lot. I absolutely love blush personally. I'm gonna look like a clown always. You're just gonna swap between your contour and your blush brush, just blending that together, and you're gonna bring your contour up into the blush. Finally, where I'm gonna look normal again. So I'm gonna now go in with my concealer. I know it might seem like a lot for an everyday like makeup look, but baby, I am a lot. I'm just joking. I am gonna grab a concealer more of my actual skin tone. So this is 395 Walnut. I am gonna grab one that's the slightest bit lighter, and this is 375 in Latte. You're gonna grab your flat brush again, and you're gonna go in with the shade that's the closest to your skin tone. You're only going to apply it right here. So I'm gonna go back in and add a little bit more. You can see. So then you're gonna flip it around to the other side, and you're gonna grab the lighter color, and then you're going to brighten under here, and then you're going to snatch it up so it gives you that lifted look. And then I'm also going to take the lighter one and brighten over here, and I'm going to go all across my forehead. Now that you look like a clown, this is the most important part to the flawless makeup look. You have to let it sit. If you start blending it right away, it's just gonna all come off and it's gonna be too streaky. By you letting it sit, baby, it's gonna sink in. It's gonna give you that coverage that you like, that you need. Sorry. I like to use this brush again that I use for my foundation skin tint, because it's just so fluffy and it just gets it done quicker. Gonna start right here. See how fast I blended that out? Then I like to turn it around the pointy part, and then I like to go back with my contour and just make sure it's all blended. Key note when blending this out, you want to let it sit, but not too long, maybe like a minute, because then if it gets too dry, then it's just going to be too hard to blend out. So I also like to use this and just puff out the ends. I don't like to go all in, just the ends right here. And after blending around here, now I'm going to go back in with my small Real Techniques brush, and I'm going to fully finish blending it out. I like to look up during this part because it's better on your creases. Damn, now I look so white. Baby, pick a struggle. Too dark or too light? What is it gonna be? I'm going to take my e.l.f. HD powder. Don't do drugs. So I'm just gonna dab it. And then on the palm of my hand, I'm just gonna dab it off. And then I'm gonna set underneath my eyes. Look at the difference. Take more. Dab the rest. And then I take the excess here. I don't like to put too much because I don't want to look too cakey, but the excess, I just take it here and then I just rub it all over my face. So now that we set, I'm gonna go in with my powder bronzer. Ignore that, please. And right where I added that cream contour, I'm gonna add the bronzer just to set it and bring that color back. And then after I do that, I like to go in with my blush. Again, I am using an orangey blush. I love it so much. That color just suits me. And like I said, I am a blush girl, so I do like to add a pretty decent amount. Also, blush is the first thing that comes off of your face that like sets in and just dissolves away. I like to bring it up a little bit. So that's why I do like to put a lot, because it's just like, it just brings that color back. I just love doing my makeup. This is like therapy for me. The next step is mascara, but before I go in with mascara, I am gonna set, just because Sometimes I tend to mess up my makeup a lot when setting my base, because when it hits the mascara and it wets, the mascara like the mascara is getting wet, so it like just gets all over my under eyes, and then it's just like I mess up the whole thing. I'm using Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray by Charlotte Tilbury.
2 very boring minutes later.
For my favorite step ever, literally, like, this isn't even doing makeup, it's taking it off, but I love taking all the makeup off of my lips. It's just so like, I usually just take all that off while the setting spray is setting, and then after sets I like to go in with my mascara. I'm not really big on lashes just because I do have really long eyelashes and I love my eyelashes. I'm a mascara girly for life. I am using the Better Than Sex mascara. Is the waterproof one. I mostly use the Sky High, but I just bought this one and I really don't want to waste it. Now for the last part of my everyday makeup routine, I am going with my lips. I've been obsessed with this lip combo. I'm like, chef's kiss. Well, first I like to take a flat brush and I'm gonna be using this dark brown lipstick. It's from Kat Von D, the shade Crucifix. Baby, you're not crucifying me. I do like to use this as a lip liner, and it's also a matte lipstick, and I just feel like it honestly just lasts longer, at least for me. I don't know about y'all. I'm just gonna outline my lips. I do like to catfish my lips. I have very tiny micro-sized lips, and it's I just don't like it. I look like Shigo. I love like brown lips. Browns. Then I'm gonna go in with the Tower 28 gloss and pistachio. Sorry, I couldn't see that. It just blends it all together. This is the end of my video. Thank you for watching. This is my everyday natural, well, natural to me. This is my everyday makeup routine. I hope you liked it, and if you like what you see, book with me. Oh, that rhymed. Baby, at this point I'm everything. Makeup artist, rapper, model, nothing else. Like I was saying, if you like what you see, book with me through my Instagram at looksbymaylise. And thank you for watching.